love this hard. It's tearing worlds apart. I never told the moon anything about me and you. And I know I gotta keep on breathing, but you know it's really hard when I'm dreaming about me and you and everything that we can do. Are you gonna be on my side now? Tell me, baby, please, are you gonna stick around? 'Cause all my time's for you. Just tell me that you want me to. I've been looking at you from across the room, and all of these lights are dim compared to you. I've been falling, 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 and keep me coming, 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 coming. And every day and every way, I promise I'll feel the same. 'Cause all of you more than any other words can say.
When we're talking about Keria, you see Faker's 75.4 on about 65 games of play. As I don't know, Hoya.
Yeah, in a little bit of trouble here as he had just teleported back as well as there's Paranoia. The teleport to come through as well. As you can see, Cuz was tanking up the turret. In goes Lava now, the flash comes in. The culling isn't going to be enough here as it looks like it. Lava actually getting so much back and he survives! And their position right now, level 6 is very good as Teddy's going to jump on over. This is aggressive. He gets the flash out of Hoya already, but he has the equalizer available, and there it goes. Keria is going to spit Teddy right on top of the equalizer, but no engage to actually follow up. That's a double snare coming through from Teddy. And now the culling comes in.
Lava.
In goes Umpty now, though. There's the moonfall, but he's going to be sacrificed. I don't think the counter engage was quite enough, but the Chains of Corruption do so much work, and Canna will fall down. Faker's Sand Soldiers getting a lot of work done, but he is going to die. And Henna just pops up a triple kill for taken by T1. And let's have a look at this one more time, because you saw the equalizer. It was used very early.
And then Lava's over here on the side. We're not done yet, apparently.
Yes, in the meantime, Umpty is going to be taking a lantern ride to try and get out. Dawning Shadow does a fair bit of damage as in goes Faker. The box comes through as Umpty is going to get flashed on by Teddy. Lava now in trouble, and we were singing the praises of Fred at Prion, and then they throw all of the advantage away.
And worrying a little bit that it's Teddy who's trying to be the initiator with these Chains of Corruption coming through. He ends up getting the double root here, but look at Lava on the right side of this fight when you're watching. The culling doesn't do much, and they don't have any vision throughout the entirety of this. Yes, they can focus down Umpty, but they have to go so deep to do so that there's no way out. The fear hits Kana. Keria is already dead. Teddy's caught on the side because he was playing so aggressively around that chain. And T1 really thought that this fight was going to be theirs. They were going to finish those targets off, but they simply do not, and they stay way too long.
And Umpty actually, it looks like he thought that this was an opportunity to go for a kill, as I believe he actually missed
the chains, something on the lantern.
Yeah, missed the Q as well, unfortunately. The old curve, bit of a problem is, yeah, this, I don't know why it was necessarily a fight that they wanted to take, but it wasn't a good one.
Yeah, I mean, the chain stopped from touching the lantern right away, then there's a ward on top of it, so clicking on it.
Cuz going to move on in, and Hoya, I think, might just be dead.
Looks that way.
Yeah, this is real rough. Barely doesn't have flash available, and Dawning Shadow is going to fly on through. On the mid lane, getting longer, and they want this soul point so bad. Umpty looking for a very deep flank, but unfortunately, looks like Cuz is going to be able to get in here and take him down. Ulti is going to come forward. Umpty might be able to get underneath the turret here, as okay, maybe an overextension. That's a great lantern from Delight. As there's the Tahm Kench coming on in, but some low health bars here for T1 as Fred Prion wanting to find one target to take down. Just get a kill onto someone, please. Yes, finally. The Ignite, I believe, ticks down and takes out Cuz, as it is going to be a 1-for-1 in the end. As we're still waiting for a bit on the Abyssal Voyage and Dawning Shadow. Okay, in goes Faker, finds two with the Emperor's Divide, and that is the target that he wanted. And is taken down, and now that's a guaranteed Drake, of course.
All it takes is just one clean engage from Faker in this position, and that's all you need. There's no vision here. Delight steps a little bit far forward here with Henna, and Faker says, no, you can't be here, that's not allowed. Double knockback, that's all it takes to just literally win the game. Because now I don't think Fred and Brian have any chance of coming back into this one. I mean, It's going to be nigh impossible. Faker says, I'm going in. And there they go. all he has to say.
야, 용 보자.
All too easy.
Let's take. He said, let's take a look at the drink. You can smell it with the fridge door closed.
No. I hope not. As T1 now just looking at this Baron, and they're just saying, Fred Brown, we're happy to fight you no matter what. And they may not even need to turn here, as Umpty game is just ridiculous. As okay, this Drake getting taken down very low as T1 are biding their time, waiting for their opportunity. Cuz going to move in, but he's going to lose the 50-50, and there is the wall.
Now it's going to be a very different situation where Fred Brown actually have to pull the trigger and engage. They don't get to sit on the objective. They don't have that same advantage they had previously.
Yeah, a lot of Baron damage comes through here as Chains of Corruption just barely missed onto the members of T1. That was almost a mulligan there from Hanarunt, but unfortunately we don't have those here in League of Legends. And
nope.
Umpty, back of the pit, looking for his opportunity to get in. Cuz below half health and actually takes a lot of damage. A little bit.
Yeah, Fred and Brion were on the Drake first last time, and they had positional advantage. Not to be the case this time.
All right, Faker is going to get Moonfold. Okay, that's a decent Emperor's Divide though, and Keria comes through, gets the Devour, and now the answer comes in. Lava has to get out immediately. He's exhausted as Keria is just orchestrating this fight so beautifully. That is going to be the disengage, and that is so many buttons on cooldown for Fred at Brion. It should be T1 grabbing their second Infernal. Well, yeah, Fred at Brion is still going to look for it, but it is going to be secured there. 2 Infernal Drakes, but can they get out? Is the question. Hoya without his
team's about to win, and you're like, actually, I wish this game would go a little bit longer so I could win even more. It feels like that.
Yeah. It's like New Game Plus.
Yeah.
There's not really much of a point as here's the Paranoia. Let's see whether the steal can come through. No, that's not what they're focusing on whatsoever, as Emperor's Divide doesn't really get a lot of work done. Brion going golden all over the place. Umpty, though, finds himself in the wrong one. That Moonfall did absolutely nothing, as there was no follow-up. Hoya dies like here for Canna. As, Hoya is just not being given very many resources whatsoever this game, as we'll see it one more time. Fred and Brion, another desperate attempt.
Yeah, you can see just how quickly the Nocturne fades away. Unfortunately, Lava's like, oh, I can't do anything here. The engage was really nice from Kaz there into the middle, and then you could see the chase here from Kana is just so free. I mean, he basically 2-shots everybody, so once it's time for him to go in, doesn't matter. The Devour is perfect.
Too good.
It's perfect.
Is he going?
Yes, she says. Already thinking about it. And, you know, this is one of those games where I think, oh, hold that thought.
Okay, we're going to try and engage on the 2 over to the side. Lava trying to keep himself alive, as it is going to be capable when it is the Lantern.
T1 doesn't care about how hard they win the game. They just want to win the game. That's
no, exactly. And it also needs to be the consistency, right? As Cuz is going to turn that turret off. Goodbye, Umpty. Oh, but that felt personal from Faker. Sweeps him up. And that is going to be the inhibitor falling down on his last remaining 25 minutes is to win all subsequent games.
Yeah.
And that's what
playing with their food at this
point. So
they
100%
like, at this point, I'm like, okay,
100% up.
This is no longer just safe. This is actually just, okay, now you're just cruel.
Yeah.
Well, they disable the turret, get the pick off there onto Umpty, who's trying to make one of those plays, right? Trying to set up the big
towards the Baron. I think like they can just start it off, but I think if they lost a 50-50, that would hurt Cuz's pride a little bit. As Umpty's going to flash to try and get out of the way. The Lantern is there. They tried to get the control down,
but he's not here at all.
I mean, he's trying to get some pocket money, right?
Yeah, he can teleport in.
Yeah, okay. Another Lantern will save Umpty. Mid lane as the base is in a bit of trouble, but now he's teleporting in. The Baron has been taken down. The lights have been turned off, but now Lava goes in. Moonfall's onto 4. It looks real good. Is it going to be enough here, though, as they take down Cuz, but they trade it for Lava, and now Teddy feels like he's unanswerable. Hoya comes on in. The Flame Spit is doing some work, but meanwhile in the back line, the other AD carry is smacking down Fred at Brion. Faker, he was in the fight at the beginning, and then he left, and then he comes back again. And now they're teleporting to the mid lane as Canna's like, all right, I'm fed up. I think this Flame Horizon, all this fun that I was having before, is going to be enough here as Keria going to get the lick onto Delight, and we're going to have some supportal combat just before this Nexus is going to be taken down, as T1 will finally put Fred at Brion out of their misery at 40 minutes on the dot.
Yeah, nasty game here, actually, to the end of the day here for Fred at Brion, sadly, but it's all you can hope for is that one wombo combo.
딜각은 다 먹기 빠졌어. 야, 딜각은 좋거든? 바운스 조심.
야, 딥텔 할게. 기다려봐. 딥텔 할게.
먹기 없어. 딥틀한다.
러브 너플.
이거 좋아 다 잡았어. GG.
하하 귀엽네.